is going on? Z Trader, Zeno Trader here, and today we are here with your daily market recap. If you find any value in what we do here, consider subscribing for more content and daily market updates. And if you wouldn't mind destroying the like button for the YouTube algorithm, follow us on Instagram and join us live every day, Monday through Friday during market hours on our Discord server, where we have over $5,000 worth of learning materials, all for the wonderful price of, drum roll please, free 99. That's right, absolutely free. Be there or you know the rest. Remember, this isn't investment advice, but rather my thoughts on specific securities. Don't hop into any trades for any securities discussed here. This is for informational purposes only. With that all being said, let's get into it today. SPY just refuses to go down. Look at this. I mean, what is this? I mean, what is it, on Viagra or something? I mean, this is getting out of hand. This is getting ridiculous. We are not even supposed to be up here. If you didn't think we were supposed to be up here, we were really not supposed to be up here. And if we're really not supposed to be up here, we're really not supposed to be up here. I mean, the hopes for economic stimulus and continued recovery are just overshadowing everything. And I mean, it's just mind-blowing that SPY is even trading in this territory. I mean, we're not that far off. Still oversold too, by the way. I mean, overbought. But that's a story for a different day. But look how close we are to getting back to the highs. I mean, that's ridiculous. Record unemployment, you know, unrest, trade wars, all kind of geopolitical, and but SPY wants to breach. SPY wants to go for 320. It looks like. I'm going to be there the day that this falls down to the ground. I'm going to be right there with 1 million SPY puts, because this cannot last forever. The chickens, ladies and gentlemen, are going to need to come home to roost. This is ridiculous. There's no reason SPY should be up like this. No reason. There's no catalyst driving this. There's no earnings driving this. There's nothing driving this except optimism. But optimism must give way to the facts. And the facts are, the economy does not reflect this chart whatsoever. The Fed pumping money into the economy is what's creating this. It inflates the value of all assets, and stocks are assets. So there you go. Like I've said repeatedly on previous videos, there is nothing inherently more valuable about stocks today than it was at the peak of this dump. In fact, the economy has since contracted, jobs have vanished, and companies are not selling nearly at the clip they once were. So, until we see a correction or a confirmation of a reversal in trend, we'll keep on riding this up. Right? So let's take a look at the SPY on TradingView. We are up against a resistance level. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this, because it looks like we already got rejected. So we'll see. I mean, we're not supposed to even be up there. If there's anything else up there that's similar, we do. Okay, so we got this over here going on for historical context. It's right about where we are now. So we should start to see a reversal, because remember I told you guys about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. This is the 3rd horseman right here, if this is the first 2. So we might be witnessing something very important here on this chart. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, and we all know what happens on the 4th touch. Straight through the basement floor, through the core of the earth, and out the other side. So this may be the moment we've all been waiting for, folks. We'll have to see. Hopefully, maybe we'll get a catalyst that pushes this, that makes this a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't know. But we do have a historic tap of this level, and that is very dangerous for these levels. So unlike all this down here, there was no historical context for this, but there is here. So if it rejects here, that's it. She's done, because the 4th time it touches, it's over. So I'm going to be looking at this real closely. The other thing too is, if we look at VIX, see what you got going on, VIX. Oh my God, come on. Alright. Okay, so VIX is about to touch the 200 MA, so that looks like a pretty good bouncing point. At the same time, SPY is touching a crucial resistance level. I think Stevie Wonder could put 2 and 2 together to be able to tell you what's about to occur. So I would surmise that SPY is about to get rejected and VIX is about to bounce. So that gives us confirmation. It has a little bit more to go before it hits it. Of course, it's probably going to break through it a little bit and then bounce, because we're not like oversold yet. We still got a little room to go. SPY has a little bit more room, upward mobility, before this all comes to fruition. But you get where this is going, right? So we'll see. Interesting stuff. Today we got some numbers coming out. We got the PMI, we got labor numbers, ADP, non-farm employment, better than expected. The numbers for the PMI, better. Everything's coming in better than expected. Crude oil, better than expected. But the thing is, a lot of this better than expected stuff is because the forecasts weren't they were basically under or over exaggerated, so that when the numbers did come back, they couldn't possibly be worse, right? So, today was a lot of gas, oil stuff. Tomorrow, let's see what we got. It's Thursday, so you know what that means. Jobless claims. Dun dun dun. Let's see if all the confidence this market has been having in the trend of joblessness reversing. Let's see if that's founded, because analysts and Wall Street pundits believe there's a second huge wave of layoffs coming if this doesn't ease pretty soon. So we'll see. But SPY wants to be at all-time highs, so this is coming out at 8:30, so we'll pretty much know the direction that the stock market will be going in before the market opens. Got the trade balance going on. So we'll see. To me, what I personally believe, I think we'll get rejected from this level. We'll probably chop around above it a little bit before we come back down, because remember, SPY has a little bit more room to run. So she might get above it temporarily, but it's not going to last. Unless we get some good economic news. But, you know, I can't ever count SPY out. SPY does what SPY does. And SPY is going to SPY. That's pretty much what I would tell you to do. You know, or that's what I would say about SPY. So we're going to look for calls above this convincingly with volume, of course. So what, 313? And we're going to look for puts below 310 with volume. Yes, indeedy. So that's my thoughts on SPY and the market. And with that out of the way, let us get to what we came to see. Let us get into the plays. Alright, so taking a look at our small account challenge here. Pretty decent day, nothing to write home about. $100 almost, but you know, we're growing this account at a decent clip that can be appreciated. So yeah, it's from $21 to almost $500 in 6 days. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Main account, nothing to write home about. Pretty decent day. We had these Cloudera swings we got out of way too early. Could have made triple this, but it is what it is. DraftKings, I caught this some puts on the way down. I set an alert on my phone, got into them, got some nice little money there. DocuSign cucked me, got out of it at the market open. Was tired of looking at it. It chopped along, but it did go up. I could have probably not had a $700 loss. Probably could have made like $200-300, but got out too early. Whatever, it is what it is. So we got a decent P&L today. Like I said, nothing to write home about. It is what it is. And plus, I didn't trade actively all like that today. I had some meetings and things I had to do, so most of this stuff was at the beginning of the session. There was some stuff that I found out about in chat where we could have made a whole bunch of more money, but remember what I always tell you guys, don't be greedy. Take what the market gives you. Simple. You know, I try to not set daily goals with respect to money, because that gives you pressure that may force you into bad trades, and that's not good, because the whole goal is to stay away from bad trades, right? So it's all about psychology, making it levels. So if SPY does, or if whatever gets to this level, then I do this. If it gets to this level, then I do that. It just takes the emotions out of it. And the more you can eliminate emotions, the more profitable you'll be trading. One of the things that I will say that helped me, especially in the past 3 weeks, is learning from my mistakes. Like keeping a trade journal, writing down my trades, my thinking for why I decided to get into the trade in the first place, and what mechanism in my brain triggered me to get in. So if I wasn't induced to trade based on technical analysis or some rhyme or reason, if it was just chasing, then we know don't chase. Like right now, I went and I edited my trading rules to say I'm not allowed to take any trades in any positions, at least bigly, that I didn't set an alert for and plan out in advance. Okay? When you plan trades out in advance, they work out way better than looking at the charts and scanning for stuff to get in and out intraday. That's how a lot of people lose money. I used to do that, and I lost a lot of money scanning and hopping into whatever's moving and whatever's got volume. You can make money doing that, but I stopped because I lost more money than I made doing that. So I just revised my strategy. I had to take a step back and say, you know what? This isn't working, so I got to find something that does work. And what does work is at night doing the homework, reading charts, looking at things, levels, earnings, sifting through information, drawing, finding charts with patterns, looking for breakouts, breakups, breakdowns, whatever. Setting alerts, and then when the alert goes off, you open the chart, see where it's at, make an assessment, and enter a position, whether it's calls or puts, depending on what you've already predetermined. And it just takes so much of the guesswork out. It takes so much of the emotion out. It's just better, right? So that would be my advice to everyone. So that's it. That's all the time we have for today. Remember, plan your trades and trade your plan. Bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs, you know what happens. They get slaughtered. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you never miss an episode. And follow us on Instagram. Join our Discord chat where we're live until 5 and we do something before 2 something. The links are posted as always in the description below. Until next time. 𝘉𝘓𝘓𝘕 out.